Hey guys, it's Coach Angel, and I'm going to run you guys through a quick mobility session. We're going to be targeting specific areas that I noticed, during class that, people are having trouble with. It's going to be around the groin area here, around the hip flexors, shoulders. So we're going to run a couple mobility exercises for you guys, so you guys can hopefully do at home, get you guys a little bit more mobile for the exercises, and get you guys ready for the next workout and make it as safe as possible, okay? So, first thing we're going to start off with is one of my favorite exercises. I'm just going to start off in a push-up position, right? So from here, I'm going to bring my leg up to my hand. I'm going to make sure I drop my hips. Take the same hand, just turn and look. You're going to hold it for about 3 to 5 seconds. Coming back down again, back to the push-up position. Other leg is coming up. And same exact thing. You're going to turn and then look at the ceiling. Okay, so we're going to go back and forth until you give me a total of 10. Which is going to be 5 per side. And just spend a decent amount of time on every single hold, guys. All right, next exercise we're going to be doing, from a squat position, we're going to stand up straight. I'm going to literally just drive as slow as I can go, keeping my chest up high, back is completely flat. I'm going to sit down, take my elbows, and I'm just going to push the knees out, trying to sit upright as much as I can. So we're just going to hold it here for about 3 to 5 seconds, come back up, and down again. Pushing it out with the elbows. Back up, and down again. Pushing out with the elbows. Back up. All right, next one up on the list. We're gonna be in a push-up position again, but this time we're gonna be on our knees. I'm gonna take my knee, I'm gonna pretend my knee's a pencil, marker, crayon, whatever you prefer. Take it, and you're gonna draw big circles with it, guys. The bigger the circle, the better. So we're gonna bring it all the way back, all the way up to the top, all the way to the front, and then back to this neutral position. I'm going to go ahead and focus on every single leg at once, and I'm going to do 5 per side. Well, 5 going forward, and then 5 going back. Okay, a couple things you want to remember as you're doing this. You want to make sure you're keeping the arms completely straight. You don't want to start coming down on that arm like this, right? Which is what I see a lot. So elbows are completely locked out, taking that knee, 5 going forward, and then in reverse, 5 going back. Okay? That's gonna be right over here for the hips, guys. All right, next exercise, we're gonna be focusing on upper body. So, back to that push-up position again, on our knees. We're gonna take the arm, put it behind our head. I'm gonna bring this elbow to the inside of my arm, in, and I'm just gonna stretch back as much as I can. I'm gonna look at the elbow at the same time, and then back in again. Back down, and up. Back down, and up. Okay, again, we're gonna go ahead and do 10 per side on this one. Same thing. Boom. Same thing again, guys. We're gonna focus and do 10 per side on this one, okay? Next exercise on your list, guys, you're gonna lay flat on your chest, right? So from this position here, I want to make sure I pop my chest up. I want to make sure I take the elbows, I tuck them in tight to the ribs. I'm not going to press directly in front of me. I'm actually going to press upwards a little bit. So I'm pressing here. Now as you do this, you're going to start to feel some tightness in the shoulder. If you do feel that tightness, that's obviously because you're tight. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, same position, make sure the chest is up. That's one of the most important parts. Chest is up, elbows are tucked in, press it straight up and down. And I'm just going to go ahead and focus on doing 10, okay? Same position after that. Now my hands are going to be in front of me. I'm bringing them all the way back here, and then all the way to the front. Okay, so I want to make sure I'm starting off like this. When I get to about here is when I'm going to flip the hands over and bring them all the way back. And then back to the front again. I want you guys to try to do this without bending your elbows. So trying to keep your elbows completely locked out every single time. And the last thing that I'm gonna have you guys do is with one of these poles right here. If you don't have one of these, you can literally just unscrew the broomstick, the mop stick, whatever you got, anything you can grab on like this. A nice wide grip. You're gonna bring it all the way to your lower back here, and then back to the front for 1. You're gonna go ahead and give me a total of 10. I want you guys to try to do these without really bending the elbows. Right, so if you need to, You know, you can bend them a little bit, but just try your best to not to, just because you want to get that shoulder mobility, you know, from the rotator cuff and everything, okay? So again, we're coming from the top, all the way to the back to the top, all the way to the front, okay? And your next and final exercise that I'm gonna have you guys do, same position, this time around, we're gonna go 1, we're gonna go 2, you're gonna give me 10 per side, right? So once you guys give me 10 on one side, we're gonna go ahead and do 10 on the other side. Also, let's make sure with this exercise, guys, that we are not bending our elbows as well. So same exact thing, keeping the elbows completely straight. We wanna get that shoulder mobility, so we wanna bend as little as possible, okay? So those are a few exercises that I want you guys to try out at home, just so that you guys are a little bit more mobile when you guys come and work out. Helps us out a lot. You know, it's also gonna help you guys a lot. Being strong is one thing, guys, but if you can't move, you know, what's the point? So mobility is, you know, another big pillar of our fitness journey here. So let's make sure we get that in as much as we can, okay?